Hello everybody, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw here with our character Spelius, and today we're going to take on this fellow here, this Death Lord. I really don't like this guy, and I show that by missing repeatedly. Oh, now if he hits me one time with that bow, I die, no exceptions. Take my word for it. I'm not going to do an outtakes video because it would be really boring just me getting shot with arrows one time, saying the F word and reloading. But trust me, even when I put up my shield, my alteration shield thingy, it's still a one-shot KO. He's just that dangerous. Also, I mean, for example's sake, I'll demonstrate this much. I bring out an Atronach, right? And I'll take my word for it, you'll see in a moment. Yep, there he goes. He shot her one time. And she's got more HP than me. So that should give you an idea of what I'm dealing with. I'm probably going to die here. Let's find out. Because he got... See how long it took me to get up? I lucked out. If he had fired an arrow while I was getting up, that's the end of the fight, period. Oh, I don't like this. He's way closer than I want him to be. Way closer than I like him. But I guess I'll have to deal with it. Just really, really quick in and out. Yeah, because of how much HP he's got, he doesn't seem to be taking burn damage. He is. You just can't tell because he's got so much HP. Death Lords are a pain. Especially if you're fighting them at low level like I am. And this guy is always a Death Lord. Even if I was level 1, he would be a Death Lord with an ebony bow. It's one of the few times in the game where the enemy is what he is, no matter what you show up as. Which I don't much care for. But whatever, not much I can do about it now. Come on, shoot your arrow. There we go. Get a shot off, back away. Anyway, today's lore topic. I want to talk about mysticism today, and I guess I'll use the time when I'm dragging out this incredibly long fight to talk about it. Now, I call mysticism the lost school of magic. That is what I call it. You can call it whatever you want. I call it that because it was a school of magic in Oblivion, and is not in Skyrim. Because, well, the way magic schools work as far as what is and isn't a magic school is strictly decided by a group of mages. Like a bunch of wise guys get together and they go, hey, I don't think conjuration and destruction are different. I think they're the same thing. And so it is. And that's how it is, and that's how the schools train you as such. The wise mage leader people decided that, well, they didn't want mysticism to be a school anymore, and it wasn't. Now, the mysticism spells still exist. It's not like the magic just went away. They simply classify them in other areas. For example, Soul Trap was originally mysticism, and now it's conjuration. I can kind of see where they're coming from with that, but I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that decision, but that's how they want it to be, and well, that's how it is. So yeah. Now the funny thing about mysticism as a school of magic is that even when it was a school of magic, nobody really got it. Like, I mean, they had like entire books written about it where they basically said they don't quite understand what they're dealing with here. Like, with alteration, you know what's going on. It has a very specific purpose. With conjuration, destruction, all this stuff, there's a very specific purpose at hand here. Where'd he go? I don't see him. I don't like this. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, I see him now. He was hiding from me. Alright, he's down on one knee. Let's try and burn him down hard while we have a chance. Just keep hitting him. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. He's dead. Okay, okay. Glad that's over with. This guy is a pain in my tail. Drop the Dwarven Boot and Helmet because I'm going to be over encumbered. I forgot to sell my junk for like 7 videos or some insane number. Anyway, let's loot this. Now down here, if you want to drop down there, you just, try and land on the pillars, and you're going to get a lot of fall damage, if not fatal fall damage. Down there is a second Draugr Death Lord. Yeah, a second one. I'm not going down there, I just don't want to fight another one. That one will have an ebony war axe every time, a two-handed ebony axe. I don't want to fight him. I'm just going to leave. I don't want to do it, I'm sorry. It takes quite a while, and I'm not going to use anything he has anyway. But feel free to. You can drop down 5 as an exit right past him. You can walk right out when you're done. But I'm just going to run back this way, do it the safe way, And that'll be that. Anyway, more mysticism. So, beyond what I've already talked about in the mysticism school, there was also telekinesis as another popular spell. And telekinesis does exactly what you think. If you play any games, you probably already know what that means. But in case you don't, I'll tell you. It moves objects around with your mind. That's about the gist of it. I never found much practical application for it in Oblivion, but other people swear up and down by it, so I guess it's a matter of preference if you like it or not. Beyond that, drop down here, check. And here's another area that connects to Labyrinthia. Labyrinthia is kind of big. It's got a couple different zones all attached to it. This is Shalador's Maze. Shalador's Maze is interesting, but we're not going to do it today because I want to devote a whole video to it. It is worthy of its own video. Especially the ending. Oh, the ending. We'll get to that when we get there, though. For now, though, let's do something simple, okay? Let's walk around to the back here. Just loop around the maze. I don't believe in mazes. I'm just gonna walk around to the backside. Yep, just like this. And oh look, a dragon wall. That took a lot of effort to get to. So yeah, the thing about Mysticism is that the spells in it, well, they don't make any sense together. Like soul trapping and telekinesis. I think it had some night vision spells as well. You know, see better in the dark. None of them made sense together. Like, none of them. I don't get it. I don't understand what... I don't understand how they came to the conclusion these were all one school of magic. None of them really match up. Anyway, here we get 4 free staffs. You'll actually need them to well, you don't need them per se to complete the dungeon. Well, the maze, rather. But it helps, so let me go ahead and grab these. And also, we got a guy with a soul gem. Dead guy with a soul gem, and he's got a tattered note. That's very important for completing the maze, which we're gonna not do today. Well, I'll go a little ways into it. I'll give you the basic concept, but we're not finishing it today. Scroll of Mage Light, cool, I guess. Anyway, first things first. If you read the note, it implied how to get around the maze. It said that alteration leads to destruction, so if we use that staff we just picked up, cast an alteration spell like Mage Light on this, it'll let us in the maze. Just like that. Sorry about that, everyone. If you heard a little noise in the background for a moment, one of my roommates wanted to take his Harley out, so I just paused the video till he passed. Uh-oh. Go away, rat. Go away. Silly rat. So yeah, I'm not sure I'd call this a maze per se. I mean, that's what the game calls it. You can open the shutters here to get an idea of how far along you are, and also sometimes they have loot, like lesser soul gems. Oh, another rat. Like lesser soul gems, for example. And sometimes they have junk, like charcoal. Kind of just depends. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I normally don't bother because I've never found anything in them worth my time. Ever. Like, ever. I think the best thing I've ever found was a scroll of Fireball once, I think. Or it might have been a scroll of Mage Light. I forget. I found a scroll once that was okay, but that was the best I ever got. But yeah, all you gotta do is run to the end of the quote-unquote maze. It's not a maze because it's a single path, it's just a really long path. This one has a human head in it that's all burnt and crispy. I guess that's lovely. And you can kind of tell you're getting farther in by opening and closing these things. But see how there's been no alternate passages at all? That's why I don't consider this a maze. Doesn't a maze require, I don't know, twisting pathways that lead to dead ends? I thought it did. Maybe I'm crazy? I don't know. Anyway, you get to the end eventually. One day. One day. We'll finish it sometime in our lifetime. Oh, here we go. We're at the end. Okay. Problem solved. And you see a symbol for destruction. Very simple. Stand over the obvious trap door, hit it with some destruction, and down we go. And once you're down here, it seems like you got a seal of conjuration here, but we're not going to use that just yet. Instead, we're going to go through this magical door that just opened up near the back of the maze. Maze, yep. And then we're going to pop out the side here. Now from here, we want to go back to the Dragon Wall that I showed you before. which I think it's this. No, I'm going the wrong way. Of course I am. And you can't wait here because there's enemies nearby. Even though you don't seem to see any, trust me, there's enemies nearby. You'll see them when we get to them. And then you want to go in the back door of the maze. See how there's a... This isn't the front door. Damn it, I was going the right way before. Okay, so as I continue to waste your time, yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say about mysticism. It was a school of magic, but they never really understood why. The Psijics actually describe it as the old magic. They claim that the Psijics are the guys who freeze time and talk to us periodically throughout the Mages Guild. Illusion, huh? Well, I got some illusion. How about some fury? You like fury? It likes fury. Yes, it does. So then we go to the back door now. And once more we can open the shutters if we think we're going to find something good. We're probably not, but we can try. And yeah, the Psijics believe that it was, well, pretty much the first ancient magic of all magics, although I guess that would explain, you know, how it seems like all magic, it has like such random magics that don't make sense together. If it was like the first magic, I could kind of see that. Kinda. But, whatever. Oh look, a Horka Tusk. There's actually a miscellaneous waiting AI quest that asks for one of those, so I guess you could get some use out of it. Hey, I want the gold. Come, give me the gold. I like gold, damn it. There we go. This one has nothing. This one has some Dwemer. Like I said, it's generally just junk. I don't even know why they put junk in a bunch of side pillars. I hear something. I hear another rat. And then I didn't hear another rat, and I was happy. So yeah, that's about all I... Ooh, an emerald. Okay, that actually is... that actually is worth some money then. Okay, fair enough. I guess there is sometimes something good in one of the shutters. I stand corrected. That's... Oh, that's an ice waste. I was like, wait a minute, I think I hear something hissing at me. That's because I do. Okay, ice wastes at this range are actually very dangerous because of the way they fight. So I'm going to try and put the H&R between me and the ice waste to give me a better fighting chance here. Now with the two restoring fireballs, I think we'll be okay. I can't get it. Alright, it ends down. Very good, very good. See, you know how ice wastes leave these spikes everywhere? Well, that could actually be dangerous because there's nowhere to maneuver. That's why I fell back and put a tank between us. And apparently somebody didn't make it past the ice waste. But he had a skill book. I believe this is on, I want to say Conjuration? Yes, it is. It's a book about traveling between Oblivion and the Mundus, which is the world we live in the game. Oblivion being where the Daedra live. Now we can get a flute. But we're not at band camp. We don't need a flute. Or a functioning Centurion Dynamo Core. Okay, I have no idea why that is there. They drop out of the boss monsters of Dwemer Ruins. I've shown them in other playlists before. Okay, this is actually worth my time. A Spell Tome of Heal Other, which I'll probably never use, but I'll take it and learn it anyway. Is there anything else to be excited about? I think we're almost near the end. I want to say we're near the end anyway. Let's see. Oh, looks like we got a Sigil of Restoration here. Hence they gave us a book on Heal Other, so we could, you know, actually pass this if we don't have one. That said, we could also use our staff we just picked up. We can cast Heal Other on the Sigil to do it, but the Staff of Repulsion is a Conjuration spell. So if I do that, it'll drop me down just like before. And this makes a big ball to the Trial of Conjuration. We're not doing that today. I'll be doing that next time and the first thing we do. So for now, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful to anybody who's having trouble getting past the first chunk of the maze. And I'll see you guys next time.